Hey guys, Brent here, and welcome back to another quick tip series. Today I'm going to show you how I went from this image, which is straight off the camera, to this one, taken at Lone Pine in California about a week ago. Stick around and watch. Hey guys, welcome back. And this is part one of a two-part series. And in this first lesson, I'm going to show you how I edited this image using Johnny's Ultimate Lightroom Presets Workflow Bundle. I know that's quite a mouthful, but click the link below this video and grab it at a special deal right now. Johnny's given me exclusive access to this preset workflow bundle, and I think they're just amazing. So check them out below this video. And I'm going to show you how quickly I actually edited this image. So let's get right into that. All right, so here we are in the develop module, and I will just go back to the original image here. So let's pull it up. Let's go back to history, import. All right, so I've imported this image, and let's have a look at the presets that Johnny's got over here. So I'll pull up the right hand panel too, and the left hand panel. Whoops, there we go. All right, so how did I take this image? So let's first run through the settings I used to take this image. So we are traveling through California. We just come out of Death Valley. We actually spent the night in Lone Pine in California. And we woke up in the morning and I looked out the window and I just saw this amazing mountain range in the background with snow on it. I was like, wow, check this out, Johnny. And while we're having our coffee, I just couldn't take my eyes off this mountain range. So we drove out there after breakfast. And we're the only people in this area and photographed this. So just lovely image. So what did I shoot it with? I shot it with my wide angle lens at f16 so that I could get everything in focus, a very broad depth of field on a 29 millimeter lens. So I zoomed in a little bit on my 17 to 40 millimeter lens, and I shot it at 1/100th of a second. So mainly it was the aperture that I was more concerned with, so that I could get the broad depth of field. So I could get the tree in the foreground over here and the mountains in focus. Cool. All right, so let's go through the edit of this image and let's see how quickly I can do it. So I'm using Johnny's 3 colors Lightroom Workflow Preset Bundle. So what I really love about this preset bundle is it shows you a workflow. It teaches you a workflow that will teach you how to use Lightroom in the proper way so that you don't overcook your images. And a lot of beginners, including me when I first started with Lightroom, was I'd overcook my images because I actually didn't know how far to use these sliders. So you'd go, I'd put vibrance all the way down there and saturation all the way, over there, and then it just looks totally overcooked. It doesn't look real anymore. So what this workflow does is it teaches you how to edit these images so that they look natural, like you saw them with your own eyes, but they've still got that punch and they're not dull and lifeless. And it teaches you how to actually use Lightroom in the proper way. Now, Johnny edits thousands of images every month for National Parks and Wildlife Service, his full-time job over here in Australia. So he knows what he's doing. And I traveled with him too, so I know what he's doing. He's just a ninja at Lightroom. He uses it all the time. Actually, often he goes too fast for me to even figure out what he's doing. I need to slow him down a little bit. So this is what he's come up with, this preset bundle. Okay, so let's see how quickly I can do it. All right, so 0, crop straighten horizon. Okay, so I go to the crop tool over here. All I need to do is take the angle tool over there and go on the horizon. So there's the base of the mountains. What it does is it turns my image crop. All right, white balance. We can go auto, daylight. I'll just click daylight because I knew it was during the day. Okay, number 2, exposure. So we can lighten it up a little bit. Put the exposure up. Now, remember, guys, I'm looking at the histogram over here, and I'm making sure that I'm not clipping the highlights or the shadows. All right, exposure. I don't need to darken it. Highlights. I always pull the highlights back a little bit, especially because there's snow on those peaks and there's some clouds in the sky over there. All right, shadows. Let's pump the shadows up a bit. Yeah, let's give it even a little bit more. There we go. So that's number 5. Number 6. White and black point, you got to set this manually. So all I have to do is hold down shift, double click on the whites, double click on the blacks, and it automatically does it. Contrast, let's pump the contrast up a bit, plus 10, maybe plus 20. Now I'm looking again at the histogram over here, making sure that I'm not clipping the highlights or the shadows. All right, sharpening tool, we'll just sharpen it a little bit light. Noise reduction, yeah, we'll just give it a little bit of a light one. Vignette, do we need it? Yep, click on light vignette. There we go. I don't want to go too heavy on the vignette there. And vibrance, let's click on light vibrance. Yeah, let's give it a little bit more. Medium vibrance, maybe even heavy. And you'll notice heavy vibrance is only plus 30 over here. So it's not, you're not overcooking the image. And then saturation, light, medium, heavy. And we'll go back to medium. Done. Image is finished. How quick was that, guys? So that's it. There is my finished image. Let's have a look. And I'll take this over here. So this is the before and this is the after. Before and after. Just amazing. And how quick was that? Once I actually started going, well, maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I don't know. So there it is, guys. Make sure you grab Johnny's Ultimate Lightroom Presets Workflow Bundle at the bottom of this video. Get that special deal while it's still active. And in the next video, I'm going to show you extra little things I'm going to do to this image to make it even pop even more. So there it is, guys. I'd love some feedback from you. So leave me comments on my blog post or below this video. This is Brent. Have an awesome day.